It's your girl Melissa, and I am back with another haul. This is massively ridiculous how much stuff I picked up. This was really cute in my last video, in the recommendations video. In this one, after you subscribe, be sure to leave a little hug emoji if you too are someone who, how do I put it? If you're not the only one that shops your feelings. So although I don't have buyer's remorse, I don't have buyer's remorse for anything that I purchase except for like one product, and you'll see which product I'm like about. Leave me a hug because this was a lot. I was gonna do like part 1, part 2, and then I was like, I'm gonna be shopping multiple times. We might as well just put everything all in one video. I did a pickup, right? But then I forgot 2 things in my pickup. But so then this happened. Like, what is this? Like, why? Like, this is not even necessary. What is that about? And then I had to, because I upgraded my phone from the 12 Pro Max to the 15 Pro Max, I had to go to Verizon and give them back my old phone. And this happened. Just a few little extras. Like, why? Why? The only thing I can say is that I know for a fact that I will use everything. Well, I'll probably use like 90% of it. Yeah, like 90%. For sure, will get used up. So, whatever. Just some quick housekeeping. I, as always, will post timestamps down below, and I will either have a picture up. Well, no, you don't need a picture, but I'll have everything that I purchased down below as well. Let's go ahead and start with our first bag. Okay, so like I said, I placed my order at midnight online to do a store pickup. Fine. So that's this bag here. So out of everything I bought, there were 2 things that I've already started using. Everything else is still in the bag. So I'm finally able to like open everything up and use it. I am very excited. I already started using the Pattern Beauty leave-in conditioner. And I also bought the OLEHENRIKSEN lemonade scrub. So that's already in the bathroom. So let's go ahead and get into it. I told you guys that I was getting more of the Shiseido facial wipes, so I got that. I told you guys I was gonna pick up these 2 moisturizers. I got more of the Lotus, the Fresh Lotus Daily Moisturizer. This is absolutely amazing for the day, very light. And I also picked up the Fresh Lotus Dream Cream Night Moisturizer. This is really great, and it's actually called the Night Recovery. This is great because it's very moisturizing, and for a night cream, it's not thick. So considering you're about to put this on and then go to bed, you don't want anything, you know, feeling all slip and slimy and whatnot on your pillowcase. This is a really good buy. Highly recommend it. I also got, and I haven't used it yet, the Janeiro Beija Flor. I do. I love this scent so much. I did not pick up the cream because I already have a full-size, unused Bum Bum cream. So I'm going to use that for the winter. But excited for that. And I told you guys in my wish list that I wanted the Dior Forever bronzer. So I did pick that up, and this is in number 8. This is the packaging. Super cute. This is going to get absolutely destroyed, but it's nice and cushiony. And just for reference, I told you guys my NARS bronzer and Gina is my absolute favorite. So here they are, sort of side by side. So pretty similar. And then lastly, in my pickup order, I did get the Jumbo Airbrush Flawless Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. I did the price per ounce, and this was a better buy than the 2 minis. So I'm going to fill up my regular size and my mini with this, and then keep this for extras. Oh my gosh, and you guys, I'm wearing a red lip today. I don't really do like color, but the holidays are coming, so I figured like, why not? So that was everything in my in-store pickup. And again, if you haven't watched my recommendations video, I'll leave it here for you. When it comes to winter, I definitely shop more hair care, body care, skincare. And in that video, you'll see that I went through a lot of skincare this year. So like I said, it's very skincare heavy, this video, with a few sprinkles of makeup. I live in North Jersey, so I got a scully down to here. My scarf is up to here. So wearing, you know, makeup is gonna be few and far between just because of the weather. It just gets so cold. But anyway, let's keep going. No one needs this much stuff. But I'm honestly happy with everything that I got. So let's get into it. I did get the Caudalie makeup removing cleansing oil because I had a makeup remover oil from Sephora that I really loved and I just never replaced it. So I decided, why not pick up the Caudalie? I did take the leap and I got the Tatcha set. And I'm really excited about this set because, like I said, I really love the water cream that comes in the green jar. So I'm excited to start trying this out. It comes with the rice water cleanser. You know what? Let's just take it out. It comes with a little scarf. So if this was going to be a gift for someone, you can wrap it in the scarf. Super cute. So we have in the 1.7 ounce, we have the cleanser. This is the rice water cleanser. Then we have the Dewy serum. This feels light. Like there's nothing in here but the Dewy serum. And then of course the Dewy skin cream. And I'm really looking forward to this. So let me tell you, I went to Sephora and I wasn't gonna buy this set without trying out the cream first. I opened the jar and it's completely empty. They had no other jar in the store as a tester, so I'm gonna test it out like right now. The back of my hand. Let's take a look. It smells, that's funny, it smells just like the water cream. And I love that they give you the little gold spatula on the top. So let's see. Ooh, that is actually really thick. I wasn't expecting. Oh, that's nice. That's really, really nice. That's a nice consistency. It reminds me of the fresh Lotus. Might have some competition. This is really, really nice. That feels, and it's not sticky. But I had lotion on this hand. So this has lotion on it, but it looks even more moisturized here with the Dewy cream. I also picked up, of course, I told you guys that I would, the Summer Fridays Deep Oasis. So this is going to be my day hydrating cream underneath the Lotus moisturizer. This was not even on my wish list, wasn't even on my radar, but I think because I made my recommendations video the day before going into Sephora, this happened. This was, I wasn't, anyway. I picked up a Trunk Elephant TLC Night Serum. So if you saw my recommendations video, you saw I absolutely love this stuff. It is so good. And I love Trunk Elephant's packaging as well. Look how cute. That'll be at night. Again, I didn't even talk about this in my recommendations video. I had actually forgotten about it and I forgot how much I loved it. But I also picked up the Virgin Marula Luxury Face Oil. This stuff is so good, so good. And I forgot about it again because it wasn't in my empties, and I've used this quite a while ago, but I have gone through maybe 2 or 3 minis, and I actually thought I picked up a mini, but I picked up the full size. It's 1 fluid ounce, but I know I'm gonna get through it because I've gone through quite a few in the past, like I said. So there's that. And on to makeup that I picked up in store. Again, I went in the store, and this is why I told y'all that even though I have a wish list, I go in there and it gets thrown out the window, because there's something about the Sephora lights and the placement and the this and the that, and you just, in the moment, I ended up picking up. This was not on my wish list. This was not on my wish list, and I think out of everything I bought, this might be the only thing I returned. I don't know. But anyway, I got the Mario Ethereal Eyes palette. And see, even how it's showing up on camera, how it's just so light. I got this because of one shade, okay? It's number 8. I swatched it in store and it was just so pretty. Do you see that? And that's just like my ideal shade, but you can't spend $50 something for like one eyeshadow. That's ridiculous. So I did check out a few tutorials and a few reviews on this. So I'm gonna see how other girls my complexion played with this palette, but I can see myself using 3, 4, obviously 8, 9, and 12, but I don't know about these 4 shimmer shades. I guess they can be used as toppers. Again, if you are my complexion, you have this palette. I mean, everyone raves about it. If you love it, let me know if I should keep it or not. But out of everything I bought, this is probably the only one that I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this, but we'll see. So I did have on my wish list the Dior eyeshadow palette in nude neutrals, but looking at it in store, I was like, oh, that's really light. And I saw Copper Essentials. And I was like, oh, that's more like up my alley. There we are. Really, really nice. If you can take a look at it in person, it is coming up a lot lighter than it is in person, because daylight savings time is the devil. It's 5:30. I'm filming this after work, and it is so, look at this. I'll post another video here where I've filmed at 5:30 after work, and it is so ridiculous. So me and this ring light are about to be best friends this winter. But anyway, I am excited for this palette. I love little small palettes like this that I can take with me, and I do love the color story on this one. And I told you guys I was gonna get another Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize pot. Oh, I'm not keeping the packaging, but I hate when I break the packaging. Is that just, am I the only one? That's okay. I decided to pick up Amber Gold. I think it was between Amber Gold and Oyster Pearl. How pretty is that? And let's try to get some out with these nails. Let's see. That's a lot, Melissa. Here's Amber Gold. Very pretty. I can see myself just like putting this on and being done with myself. So let me just tell you while I'm taking this off. Surprisingly, I did not pick up any of the Laura Mercier caviar sticks. I don't know why. I think it was just, I was getting overwhelmed, like as you can see with all this stuff that I picked up. So I was just like, oh, forget it. I had to chill with the eye makeup. You know, there's only but so much eyeshadow that I can use within a season. But stick around because you'll see how full I am. And then I didn't know that they even had this as a set, but I did get the 2 Fenty mascaras. It's the duo here. So you get 2 hella thick mascaras. And when I did the pricing on this after 20% off, it was basically buy one, get one free. So I couldn't pass that up. And lastly, this is totally because of Ariel Ash and how much she talked up this perfume. I had to get the YSL Libre Intense Perfume. This smells so good. Oh my gosh. And I wasn't gonna open it till this video, but I had to have my husband smell it. It smells so good. It smells familiar. These are the notes. It says, well, this is the description. This fragrance contains signature notes of lavender essence from France and Morocco, orange blossom combined with glowing orchid and warm vanilla to push this perfume to the extreme. I can totally smell the warm vanilla. Oh my gosh, the orange blossom, I smell that as well. But I am sure you have seen everyone talk about this particular perfume. It's as good as everyone says. It's definitely a mature, like, I don't know, just grown woman. Not old lady, but grown woman scent for sure. So this is really, really nice. So then the Verizon store and Sephora were right next to each other. And I just decided to like pop in really quick because I saw Fortune, Faces by Fortune. She's on here. She actually spoke about a particular concealer and I was like, oh, that's right. I need another one. And I was only going to get that. And then I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I ended up walking out with this. So first, in terms of skincare, she actually recommended, she did a recommendations video. So I will link that down below. And so I was looking at her recommendations video and we ended up like chatting in the comments, and I was telling her that I was on the hunt for a new like makeup remover, and she said she really loved the Pharmacy balms, and she also liked Shiseido also has like a makeup removing cleanser, and I'm like, girl, okay, but I can't get both. So which one would you recommend? And she said she would actually recommend the Pharmacy makeup remover, or I'm sorry, the Pharmacy makeup melt away cleansing balm. So I get to try three. There's warm vanilla chai, wild raspberry tea, and chamomile rose latte. And I went with this set. I haven't even opened it. I went with this set because, again, per ounce, for the price, this was actually a better deal than getting a full size. I think it's like $36. This was actually a much better deal. So, oh, look how cute. And yeah, I didn't see them in store. I only saw the packaging. So that's really nice. So there they are. So I'm looking forward to this. Like I said, so now I have two that I can play around with for the next 6 months. I started chatting it up with one of the girls, and she's like, are you looking for anything? So I had picked up the concealer that you're about to see, and I picked up my Pharmacy, and I was about to go. I was almost out the door. And she's like, okay. She's asking me, you know, did you get everything? I'm like, girl, yes, I got all my skincare and my body care and all that stuff for the winter. I'm good to go. And I'm even showing her, like, I pulled up the Sephora app and I was like, look, girl, look at all the stuff I bought. I'm good. And she's like, oh, you bought the fresh moisturizers. I'm like, yeah, I buy them year after year. I love them. And she's like, well, then you need the Lotus Youth Preserve Resurfacing Serum. I'm like, no, I don't. It's okay, because I already have other stuff. And she's like, no, you need it. It's amazing, and it goes well with the moisturizer, the night moisturizer. So I had to get it. From what I understand, this is very similar to the Drunk Elephant night serum. It's sort of, again, what we talked about in my recommendations video, that cellular turnover. Aside from using using very literal scrubs on your face, you also want serums that are going to help sort of remove all of that dead skin as well and help you out, get all the skin that's underneath to the surface. And that's what this does. It says it's a resurfacing night serum with AHAs and prickly pear flower extract that visibly evens texture, boosts radiance, and reduces the look of dark spots and lines. And I was like, okay, fine, if you insist, fine. So I got that. Which I guess it makes sense, you know, obviously skincare brands, They make things to play well with each other. So that was that. And on to the concealer that caused all of this drama. I got another one of the Dior Forever Skin Correct concealers. This is the new packaging and the new formula. I'm really hoping that it's the same, because as you can see, like with my old, with the one that I already had, like it's down here. And again, I'm someone who just does not wear makeup very often because I work from home. Me working through a concealer or a foundation says a lot, means I really love it. So I needed to have another one here, and just, you can see the difference. They almost look like different colors. No, they're both 5N. My old, I don't know, tell me, like, am I losing my mind? Because the old one looks darker. I don't know. Hopefully it's the same. This is why I might have to return the Makeup by Mario. I don't know. Because I saw this palette after I had already shopped. Somehow I missed it. And I was like, oh, I need that. That is a beautiful eyeshadow palette. I need it. I saw it in store. And I picked up the Pretty Grunge palette by Huda. I am not one for, I'm really not someone that gives into FOMO. So like if everyone's buying an eyeshadow palette, I won't buy it just for that reason. But it looked so pretty online and in person. So here she is, Pretty Grunge, and here is the inside. And this is just so up my alley. Like if we're gonna do cool tones, I love this palette. So on Instagram, Makeup and Merriment had swatches, and that's what like really sealed the deal for me. I saw them like the night before. So I got it. The problem is though that she had next to it the Empowered palette, and I'll post her I'll post her swatches right here. And I'm like, oh, they go together, like warm and cool. And this had been on my list for a year since it came out. And I was like, no, because I really have not bought eyeshadow palettes like that. And I took the plunge. And I'm sure you've seen this because it's been out for, like I said, a year. And she is going to have a Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale coming up at the end of the month. But that's why I didn't pick this up either, because I prefer to get my things on sale. I had missed the Sephora sale with this, or this had come out right after the Sephora sale. And she only had this at like 20% off. When like her other palettes were maybe 30-35% off. And so I knew that the Pretty Grunge palette this year was not going to be on sale, not heavily discounted on her, and rightfully so, like it just came out. So I was willing to bite the bullet and pick up both now. So we're gonna be playing with eyeshadow in 2024, let me tell you. I have one more thing, and that is it. It wouldn't be a haul if I didn't pick up a new brush. So this is the number 98 brush. It's a highlighter brush, and they didn't have it on display. I thought this was a little bigger, not gonna lie. So let's see. But it's a highlighter brush. So let's do some of that. So I guess so, for like, makes sense. I mean, how big is it going to be? But feels really nice, and I'm excited to use this. I only have 2 highlighter brushes in my collection. So I figured why not one more, and at 30% off, why not? So, and that is the end of my haul. So I know I'm being funny and all, but I do want to just put the disclaimer out there that I really only do this sort of heavy shopping twice a year during the Sephora haul. And then I told you guys you need to follow the Beauty Deal BFF, and you need to follow the Beauty Steal. And that way you can shop throughout the year and get bigger discounts than 20% off. 20% is nothing. It's really only good for, you know, perfumes and like these luxury skincare, makeup brands and what have you. But A lot of these brands go on sale multiple times throughout the year. So with that being said, please don't expect another big haul like this until April. I'll probably pick up things here and there, but that is it. So because this is such a big haul, I am going to adopt Kendall Alfred's rule of 1 in, 1 out. So if you don't follow Kendall, I will leave her YouTube and her TikTok links down below. I think she mostly has this type of video on TikTok. So the purpose is if you buy something new, you have to get rid of something that's already in your collection. So I'm not going to do it with skincare because I went through a lot of skincare. There's really nothing for me to get rid of. But if I decide to keep all of these eyeshadow palettes, bronzer, whatnot, I have to get rid of something. So it's a good rule in order to not have these humongous, and she's been on YouTube for many years, so her collection is nothing compared to mine, or my collection isn't anything compared to hers. There you go. But because I did such a massive declutter earlier in the year, and I'll link that if you want to take a look at all of the things I got rid of, a lot of what I got rid of was just old. So I don't want to keep hoarding things. Hold me to it. Hold me to it. I am going to do, I don't know if it'll be enough. I don't think I bought that much makeup for it to be a full video, but at the very least I can do like a reel or something of 1 in, 1 out. So wish me luck. And let me know what you can't wait to bring into 2024 with you as well. All right, so that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this haul. Again, make sure that you are checking in with yourself in terms of your mental health. Make sure you are checking in with your nervous system as well. It is a very, very crazy time right now. Be sure to take care of yourself while you are also taking care of other people. And with that being said, I cannot wait to see you guys very soon because I gotta put all this stuff on my face and let you know how it worked out for me. So until next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye. I'll put my little speech here at the end, okay? If you made it this far. As someone who was a single mother many moons ago, my son's 16 now, he just turned 16 last month, and someone who was making half of what I make now. Initially, you know, you start off watching these types of hauls, it's just fun and it's entertaining, but I had found that for me, I would get a bit self-deprecating because I just kept thinking like, why am I not making X amount of dollars? Why am I not able to just go into Sephora and buy whatever I want and not really think about it? And, you know, watching haul after haul after haul, it almost like a hit to my self-esteem. And I guess I'm saying this because if you are watching my video, I'm sure you're watching other haul videos. Black Friday, Cyber Monday are coming up, so you'll be watching people spend, you know, and hauling stuff then. It's also the holidays coming up, so you're gonna see folks shopping for the holidays. I say all of that to say that just don't ever be envious of someone else's life. Just watch these other folks spend their money. You are good. Again, always focusing on mental health. Just make sure that watching these types of videos don't make you feel worse. And like I said, don't envy anyone's life because you have no idea what's going on for some of these folks behind closed doors.